Hey everyone, how you doing today? Thought I'd show you a new build that was started a couple days ago, and this is trying to be a VIP transport SV. So it's kind of like a flying or a space age Lear jet kind of ship. Going to be fairly fancy and elegant on the inside, and it doesn't do a lot with combat. It will have a shield. It will have a warp drive. A lot of general utility functions. It does have 3 turrets on it. They're all retractable, so they'll kind of hide away there. But there's a couple on the back side, and then there's another one on the bottom over here. I'm still working on texturing the hull. Now it's mostly I got like the first coat of textures on here. It's just I haven't really tried to tweak or detail too much yet. So I'll keep on working on at that. On the inside, it has a lot of work to do yet. I just sort of started on the warp drive display, I guess you could say, and there's going to be another display next to it over here with a constructor, your storage unit, and food processors, or food processor and fridges. And the other side's going to have a lot of other parts, generators, shields, fuel tanks, probably a clone chamber somewhere here. But yeah, I'm going to have to build the whole insides of the ship. It's going to have probably fancy carpeting and all kinds of stuff. When there's seats placed over on the sides here, your head actually does line up to these windows. So if you're flying along on this as a passenger, you can actually turn your head and look out the window, which is kind of fun. At the front, I'm still messing with a little bit. I've got a bit of a problem where these lift thrusters are here. These are not the main lift thrusters. The ship probably doesn't need them. I don't like the idea of only having lift thrusters in back and nothing in the front side of the ship. And that's where I'm trying to find some location where lift thrusters can fit all right and not fry people inside of the creation, which I got a bit of a problem with right now. If you walk down the center, you don't get any heat problems with the thrusters, but I kind of wanted this to be a three block wide walkway up to the pilot seat here. And it might, I also kind of wanted like a co-pilot seat or 2 as well. So I'm going to have to do something with these thrusters, probably move them, try to put them somewhere else. The whole reason, again, I want them there is so the ship doesn't look like it's belly flopping if you take off from the ground. You got thrusters up front and in the back, so it can kind of lift evenly. If it only had thrusters in the back of the ship and nothing in the front, it would kind of look like it would just kind of nosedive into the ground or something like that, and didn't really want that. So anyway, this is where it's at right now. Does have quite a bit more work to be done on it, especially on that interior. And probably have to spend like a while on the hull, just trying to tweak it out. One of the things I'm going back and forth with right now is like, where do I place the colors? What formations do I do the colors in? Like the red line going over here, which actually has a bit of a gradient involved in there. But I got some other tones in here as well, and it's kind of a big long straight line right now. It's kind of boring. So I might want to try to figure out some kind of better paint job for it as time goes on here. The thrusters in the back are kind of loosely placed on the outside of the ship. So yeah, different thruster arrangement here. I wanted to be kind of lightweight with it, but and also keep it kind of low profile where I didn't want to block or put a lot of blocks around all the thrusters here. So we're trying this method here, which for the most part I don't mind too much. Of course, you do have ways to get in the plane or the Leer Jet ship thing from the sides over here or from the back. Now the back is going to kind of walk into its engineering area, so I don't think this would be the location where like the VIPs actually enter the creation. They would probably do that right up in the front doors. Where the back is going to be still fancy, but not really something that you would be advertising to passengers. Your guts and engine parts and whatever that are back there. So it does have a decent amount of room on the inside, though, so I'm kind of happy with that. I can fit a worthy hallway in here, and I don't know. I got to figure out exactly what the interior is going to have yet. I wanted to have some extra features like hot tubs and things like that, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to have the room to fit that kind of thing in here. I have thought about trying to have a hallway that goes down like one side of the ship, so then I could kind of room things off going over here, and these could be like VIP separate rooms, things like that. I don't know if I'm going to go that method though. It's not quite big enough, and I didn't really want to get rid of like a whole hallway of or windows just for going into a hallway. That's the part I don't particularly like. A little bit of a skylight up over here too, kind of a strange little pattern. I was trying to give it a little bit of fanciness there on the top side. Now you get the general idea of the build here, and a fun one. It's coming along pretty quickly as well. So I just wanted to show you that. Also, I'm trying to make some steps to improve my video quality. I realized that the last couple or not designers challenge. I'm sorry about that. That's a different set of videos by someone else. You look at the workshop videos. They're kind of low resolution and pixely, and I'm sorry about that. I changed my format a while back so I could be able to pause a video and unpause it and have it all one video and not have to edit it and put it back together. And when I did that, the video quality dropped because it had to use a different video recording mode for it. And I've been messing with settings, trying to improve on that and improve on the frame rate and be less pixely and all that kind of fun stuff. So hopefully this video comes out better than a lot of other ones. I did kind of do a test video right before this to see how the video quality is going to turn out for YouTube videos. It is a much larger file size because I also did up the frame rate on the video too. Just think I can handle. I do have faster internet than I once did, so I think that would help. Other than that, you all have yourself a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you later.